Oh, hello there, everybody. Welcome on back. More Isaac Monopoly today. A little bit of housekeeping that we have to do because your friendly neighborhood dumbass once again made a mistake in the cards. We have trashed this, and we have trashed portable slot, which technically I trashed in the last episode. We actually had trashed that in a previous episode. I'd put the things I trashed right here. In the last episode, I grouped all those together and then just added them right back to the deck. So technically, I have an extra trash in here that I can do. What is that extra trash that I am going to do? That's a good question. I think it's going to be Sharp Straw. So that way we only have these three actives, which all three of them are quite fine and I'm okay with. So Sharp Straw goes away, and that's technically the trash that we did in the last episode, even though it doesn't appear to be the case. It appears just to be, you understand. Many people told me about it and they were like, hey, stupid. And you know what? I'm with you. It was a very hey, stupid scenario. So today, episode 4. Episode 3 did not go well. We did not win, and that actually puts us in a really tough spot because I have $200 to my name. An acre of land, a dollop of fame. I'm not sure what I am actually willing to spend that on. Obviously, once we reach here, we can't afford actually anything. The best case scenario is like landing on a black market. Possibly landing on question marks, although I'm not actually positive that's the case here. Spider Stravenue, Buggy Boulevard, both of those okay. Electric Company, Tears Track, both also solid. Any of the railroads are also okay for us to add some stuff. So that's going to be the plan for us. And we're hoping to possibly, gain a little bit of money. I did have people reach out to me and tell me that I should be reworking how I handle extra money from boss fights. They said that Hush and Mega Satan should be 75. Boss Rush should be 50. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I want to know your opinions once we end off this video. So that's going to be a comments thing, and then we'll make that change in the next video. So we roll, and we figure out where we're going to start with. This is kind of a monumental roll for us. Sadly, it is a 7, which means that I'm missing out on Buggy Boulevard and Spider Stravenue. We are also adding a random card to our deck, and heaven only knows what this could be. Oh, dude, it's actually, like, really good. I'm super happy to have that. Fantastic. We'll add that to the squad up here. We're up to 18 cards in our deck. It's a little bit thick, but that's okay. It's not dummy thick, and then that way we're all good. So, Electric Company would be awesome. I would be super thrilled to add that. That requires a 5 here. Okay, I mean, 2 5s is a good time, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is another free one of these. Did I really count this right? Yeah, of course I did. Well, we're also adding Fate's Reward in, which somehow did not make it into the familiar frontage. It is what it is. Okay, continue rolling. We're actually adding a surprising amount to the deck at this point. I don't know. Do we want... You know what? This is actually an interesting scenario. Although I can't actually afford to do it. Spending 100 to use a D4, I'm just literally sacrificing my money at that point. So I think we don't do crap. I think we just roll and we roll with it. And that puts us on the food freeway. I cannot afford it unless I take out a loan, and that's not a part of the game. So we're kind of enrolling for Tears Track here and hoping for the best. And the answer is that is absolutely not going to do it. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Is that really correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is not. It's a good thing because I definitely would have bought that. Okay, and then final roll. This is a very boring Monopoly today because we didn't actually accomplish anything. Of course, you land on Best Boardwalk. Today is rude. I'm unhappy with it. You can really go die, and that would be fine by me. Another 7 should put me on Buggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Buggy Boulevard. I will pay 100, and we're going to make 100 from our salary. So technically, we just maintain what we have, and I can pick up a good old Buggy Boulevard item here. And I think that these are pretty solid. I mean, flies in the game are useful. Halo flies, look, it's fine. I'm not super keen about it, but it will, it's at least not a net negative item on our run. So that's fine. We got 20 cards in here now. I would love to ditch one, but I really do think we're in a situation where I really just want to keep as much money as we can so we can actually afford some of the big guns. Obviously, we get 300 for winning the run, which would then put us at 600, which is enough to buy, 2 things next time around. I think it's fine, okay? I think it's fine. So flip. Sulfuric acid again. I'll use it to open secret rooms. A lot of people pissed about that. Leo is fine. The Ankh we've gotten like every time. Odd Mushroom is damage. Punching Bag. And the Void. Okay, I'll tell you what. It's actually a very good setup for us. The Void is an interesting idea because I do want to make it known that technically via Wheel of Isaac rules, you are not allowed to use the Void to suck up item room items that you're technically not taking, quote unquote. So, any other items like shop items, things like that, I'm free to suck up, but not item room items unless that's how I'm taking them. Same with boss items. So I'm going to set this up in the game. I'm just going to jot down on my notepad, yes to me, not next to me, yes to me. All the things I have here, and fat mushroom, and then I'll see you guys in the game. Peace. Okay, here we are in game. We random for our character of the day. Give me somebody funk. That's Azazel, isn't it? No, it's a Samson run. That's actually really good. A Samson run is normally pretty strong for doing what I would like to be doing. So sulfuric acid, we have the Ankh, we have Leo DiCaprio, we got the Void, which is 477. We got Punching Bag, and we got ourselves Odd Mushroom Fat, which I believe is C121. It is. Okay, good stuff. So extra life, obviously, because of the Ankh, we don't necessarily want that to happen. Here's your seed, AGBQ, K2, RN. We do what we need to do and win this run. We cannot afford to not win this run today. I think that we end up being in a pretty sticky spot when it comes to good old Isaac Monopoly if I do not win this run, because we literally we got no money, and we're not going to be able to make these positive improvements that we need to really make the game pop a little bit. Now, sulfuric acid tiers. They open secret rooms. Everybody and their mother told me. Is my bad, dude. Can they break this guy? It cannot. Okay. So 9 volt, very good. Makes the Void much more usable. Clearly not an option at the current moment. We don't have the logistics to do it. Also, very rude. I hated that, but it is what it is. We're a little bit slow right now, and we don't even appear to be that slow. Quarter sick though. Very lucky. Could have avoided it in the hopes of getting, some stat upgrades from it, but I think in this scenario, there's enough in that shop that I am interested in having. Box of Friends not being one of them. I mean, Box of Friends is just okay, and especially in a run where we have no familiars, it's really more than just, it's less than just okay. It's actually just not great in the slightest. But still, food for thought. I like collecting just as much as we can on a run. You know me. I've been converted to the min-maxing life. We spend time doing the floor, trying to figure out everything we can to get as much value out of here as possible. I mean, we can look for black markets and things like that. I mean, it's not the end of the world to do these searches and see if there's anything we can find. Obviously, situations like down here, which is not going to actually be the case because this room was definitely blocked off, so it's not going to be a super secret room. But those are the kinds of situations you should at least take a peek at. First floor is your time to do min-maxy stuff. So I do the min-maxy stuff. We hope for the best. I do want to actually go back into the secret room because we have a guy to bomb in there. Not saying it's a guarantee we're getting 5 cents out of it or Steam sale out of it or something like that, but there's a chance, you know, and that's kind of how you got to play these initial scenarios. Is if there's a chance of good benefit, why not take said good benefit? You might be wondering where that bomb was supposed to go. It went exactly where I wanted it to do, you son of a gun, okay? It was a beautiful placed bomb. Is a lovely boy, and you will not hate on my bomb placement. Here, have a bomb. You know what? It was close yet again. Speed up is exactly what I needed. The stupids gave it to me, and that's all you ever needed to hear. Guide that bomb. We are in the nice usage of golden bombs right now to deal all of our damage. It's a dangerous position to be in, because it does raise the question of what's going to happen when you don't have them. You know, how are you going to do enough damage to make do on a given run? Don't know why I'm trying to get fancy with my troll bombs. Dude, Parasite's actually, like, stupid good. I think that's going to be one that I take here. So that does line us up in via Wheel of Isaac rules. I am not allowed to... Hello? I am not allowed to double hello? Boy, it's risky, though. This is essentially a free item. Let's keep that in mind. Many people do not like Eve's Mascara. This would present us with a much higher tier rate in terms of the number. Much lower tier rate in terms of shots coming out. Damage would be, I mean, it'd be 10 damage. Scales well with Bloody Lust. You could go for the reroll and try to get something that just, like, slightly benefits. I'm good to risk it. 22 rate of fire is steep. It's steep. This hurts a little bit. I won't be the one to deny that. We are rocking a very glass cannon-y build right now. But keep in mind, every time we get hit, you're just getting a lot of damage out of that scenario. So first of all, do this. Second of all, do this. Don't think anything else there is necessarily valuable. Let's bomb this guy. 5 more cents. And this is good. It gives us enough shop ammunition on the next floor. Super secrets right here. Another just great room for us with infinite bombs. I will void both of these, actually. So boom and boom. Rate of fire, -4, and a damage upgrade. Just want to point that out as well. So we've done some good stuff on this floor. Eve's Mascara, like I said, many people, it's not an item for them. And you know what? If it's not an item for you, it's not an item for you. I'm not going to force you to take it. However, I am going to continue to reiterate the fact that Eve's Mascara can be one of the strongest items in the game because it gives that 2x damage multiplier. I'm not allowed to take Mom's Coin Purse, so don't even think about taking any of those items. The ideal... What the heck, dude? We're also not allowed to do full run rerolls. That's part of the Wheel of Isaac rules that... Oh my god, dude. Leo DiCaprio, send me to Inception, dude. What a very rare scenario. 2 crawl spaces, back-to-back floors. Very difficult to be mad about this. We know that one of these rooms is going to be a dice room. We know that one of them is not. So, congrats. You found the one that isn't. I will bomb these guys. Another chunk of money in the back pocket here. And then that means this one's probably a dice room. And you're hoping for not 1 and 6. It is a 4 room. Which is actually even more interesting to me because it now actually gives us one more option to possibly get that next item that we want from the item room here. You know, since we have a little bit of a longer choice. Now, when you take an item on the first floor, it puts you in a situation where you got a lot of time to decide what you want that second item to be. Obviously, you still want to eventually just take an item no matter what because you don't want to lose out on taking an item. But this is a great scenario. We re-roll said item and then hope that it becomes, you know, much better than the previous. It's fine by me. We are in a situation where we very desperately need keys. because, I mean, we're in a spot where we don't have any. I figured this was a pretty relatively simple thing to understand, but any keys you can give me, game. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I want keys for. It's another room that did not give a key. It's going to be super rude, man, and it's not going to give me the key. And I'm going to be sad. Golden horseshoe. I will take this, actually. Because if I do not make it to the item room... Oh, there's one key. So, super secret room is not there. Let's snag the super secret room first, which is likely, yeah, right here. Just a lot of red hearts. Let's do boss fight first. This Monstro. And then I'm probably going to prioritize the shop with the amount of money that... Oh, you are the best. You stupid little familiar dude in the room fighting alongside old Monstro. You gave me the key to the kingdom, my dude. Okay. So now, goal is check out shop. You're probably hoping to buy a key in the shop as well. Just to give yourself a little bit of extra leverage on this floor. Magic 8 Ball, obviously we cannot take. Devil Deal, yeah, I mean, you'll take the mark here. You don't need that other thing, even though it might give me a key. I don't remember. Probably should have taken a look. So then now I'm in a scenario. We take 1 foot in this door. Holy Lord, dude. So, I mean, that's a weird situation to be in. Really weird, because we're gonna go all in on this. This is one of those. This is why you take Use Mascara, dude. I mean, you can say what you will about the situation, but it is absolutely one in which taking Use Mascara is going to make this run stupid, because our damage is going to be off the charts good. So there's the Ankh, and we're going to actually have a higher rate of fire at the end of this charade, because I believe Judas's rate of fire is higher than the original. So that's 57 damage. Now keep in mind this is at full Judas, and by Judas I mean Samson levels of things. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. I will buy blanket. And if you don't care for any of these items, like not really sure I do, then keep in mind you do still have a reroll that can occur, and this is actually a fantastic time to use it. You have a reroll you can use in here to get yourself 2 new items in there that will likely cost 15, but it could be anything. It could even be the ladder and deep pockets. You never know. What do you got? It's restock, man. I mean, you take it 100%. And get a couple of flies. A speed down sucks, but sometimes you got to deal with what you got. It's a really good floor for us for very obvious reasons. I think the 57 damage is one of those main reasons, but you're going to see, dude, I would have loved the screw, but sadly not possible. We can't take any more items on this run from item rooms, but 25 damage on this floor with, you know, room to grow is very strong. I don't need to tell you that. I think you understand how strong this is. We're in the situation where we will be one-shotting almost every enemy in the game. Obviously not bosses, but even this guy feels the heat a little bit. I mean, just a tiny bit, the heat has been felt. And it's very difficult for me to be upset in this scenario at all. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. It's a beautiful Saturday for me, and actually, like, genuinely a beautiful Saturday. The weather is so gorgeous. I will be sitting and playing basketball later, and then proceeding to probably lay on a... No, probably not lay, but sit on a patio and play some board games with my family and just enjoy a nice evening. I spent kind of the day going and looking at apartments, which is exciting. I'm reaching the point where I'm finally graduating from school. God forbid I be there just one more year. But I'm looking at apartments because eventually I would like to be where I'm at right now, but in my own place instead of at my parents' house, which many people know is kind of where I'm at right now. 2 more semesters of schooling, and then I'll be good to go. Already basically have a job lined up when I leave school. So it's very exciting. Meant a little bit stressful of a morning going and checking out everything kind of in the area and seeing what was affordable with my budget and all that good stuff, and then figuring out, you know, it's weird because as a content creator, you know, I'm looking to possibly, how did you just spew out, like, oh, it must have been a super tinted rock, question mark. I'm looking at possibly getting a 2-bedroom apartment with my sister to save a little bit of money there. But it's interesting because the things that she looks for very different from the things that I look for. You know, I'm looking in the apartments for Ethernet jacks and stuff because with YouTube, it just, and content in general, I mean specifically Twitch, to be fair, there's definitely some different things that you look for. High-speed internet and things like that might not be as beneficial to somebody else. So then it's a lot of just, oh my god, dude. It's a lot of comparisons back and forth and pondering and things like that. So I am going to take both of these. I know it puts me at a heart and a half, and we've had some bad luck in these kinds of scenarios in the past. But it's going to be worth it because, I mean, 30 freaking damage, and now a Maw of the Void Beam of Death from above. And by above, I mean around, because, I mean, technically it is literally just around. If I can get just, like, 1 black heart out of this on this floor as well, I'd be pretty happy. Like, this is a great room. I mean, 15% chance. I just want to throw that out there. It was a 15% chance that an enemy drops a black heart. That was a lot of enemies. None of them dropped a black heart. Just want that to, once again, be something you put inside your dome piece. A little bit of a frustrating scenario for Tyler. But it is what, you son of a gun. Don't do it to me. I refuse to die, and I will take the double health up. Thank you. That's very, very sweet and kind of you. I don't know who I had to pay off to make that one work, but fine by me. Are these guys seriously not one-shot? I'm pleasantly surprised. Well, unpleasantly, to be honest. I definitely thought they would be. This is nice. I mean, this is a free void scenario. It's also going to be a free suck you up. I will take the money, but I don't need the bomb. Okay, why would you not pick up the bomb? Oh, and a speed up on top of it when I shouldn't be running through mushrooms. This is definitely a do as I say, not as I do Berenstein Bears scenario. And we definitely should be also looking for all secret rooms and things like that. I've been a little bit lax just because the run's been so strong that I don't necessarily feel the need to min-max as much as humanly possible. Speed down pill, you know what? You can leave that right where you got it, sweetheart. No interest in your kind gifts, because your gifts kind of blow is what I'm getting at. It's very rare that a Wheel of Isaac rules scenario, you take basically the first 2 item room items that you get. Justice. That's super unheard of for me. But when life hands you Parasite with the amount of damage that we have, and Judas' Shadow, and you found Eve's Mascara just chilling in a pit somewhere, like I think that this is a pretty good scenario to be in. And then all the people that I took Eve's Mascara, and you went, Tyler, Eve's Mascara is so bad. Maybe this is showing you, because we'd currently be sitting at like 16 damage, and instead we're sitting at 32, which is a massive difference in case you don't know how to count. So, okay, I'm going to go for broke. I'm going to try and get an item out of this. Yeah, I mean, Plan C, not really what we're looking for. BFFs is stupid, because Sack Dagger becomes just that much stronger in this scenario. And we technically, we have the ability to take a Devil Deal, albeit it's a little bit frightening to do so. Obviously, a 1 heart deal is much more reasonable. Wishbone is better, actually, than what we have right now. But come in here. We'll pop the Magician. I mean, really dumb right there. No Devil Deal. You know what? And the thing is, I didn't mean to do that. I literally went because somebody's going to be mad at me for that one. In my brain, I got the Void. Just hit the spacebar, dude. And then as I was hitting the spacebar, like it was slowed down. Thumb, goes to press it. And my brain is like, you can't do that, Tyler. And my body was just like, the nerves were going. And they were like, it's time, dude. You got to hit the button. And then we got a +2 damage up out of it. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to. I fully did not want to void said item. It was also because I had a full charge on the Void. I just wanted to use it, but I will take no excuses. If you want to count this win as a moot win because of a technical rule break, I will not yell at you for that, but I will be counting it as a win because it was a true-hearted accident. And I still think that the no Void rule is a little bit stupid. That was one that was definitely thought up for a long time as to whether or not it should be allowed, and it does. I mean, on Void runs, you do have to make a decision to not just Void everything. And a lot of the times it is just more intelligent to Void everything because you're going to end up with a better run in the end anyway. It might not be a fun run, but it'll be a winning run. Now, don't Void this one, stupid. And also, don't buy this because it sucks. Please. Come down. Stomp on me, daddy. Thank you. Peace out. Do I want to be here? No, actually, I'm good to just go. We don't have the money for the shop, so we'll try to mess with stuff on this floor for that. And how am I going to break the 888 in terms of my consumables right now? It's just too pleasant looking. I don't know what hit me there either. I'm a little bit frustrated by it because I felt I was not hit by anything. Okay. Boom. And then boom. We got a bunch of orbitals now, which makes BFFs that much better. And then we're getting that from the Book of the Dead that we voided a little bit ago, in case you are curious. There's been a lot of people recently that I feel like Isaac has randomly gotten a new, like, surge of people. And they've been like, yo, I just got this game. I don't know any of the items. Can you please, like, talk about the items that you get here so that I know about them? I will do my best. Sometimes I forget, just because I'm so used to playing the game and having people know what's going on. But I will do my best to walk through certain things like that. Getting some boys walking around with us. I should have absolutely actually gone and grabbed that charge key. There would have been significantly more orbitals in this room. But having a little black skeleton going around hitting people for me. Can't be mad. Hierophant card. Can't be mad. Two diamonds. Can't be mad. There's a lot of can't be mad scenarios. Stupid run, though. Very easy. Even though I have maybe gotten close to messing up. So I'm going to go for broke here, and I'm going to maybe try to do boss rush to get the extra money for the series here. Now, we are in a scenario. I don't know any of the items in this room, but I think that actually what I want to do is this, which now I get, massive benefits, 2 damage, rate of fire, things like that, without really having to feel the pain of possibly taking an item that anti-synergizes what we have going on. So this is what I'll actually try to do. In terms of the cheating scenario, I will now make it my mission to do every boss in the game. Like, even I'll do my best to make it to Delirium. And we all know how much I absolutely despise Delirium. But, like, if I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do it. And let's go for broke and try to make it work. Obviously, you're seeing, it's a pretty stupidly strong run. So it's kind of, I'm just benefiting from doing this anyway. Keep in mind, this is an extra 50 on our score at the end of this in terms of money that we're making for the next Monopoly episode. So if we win this run, we're getting 350 monies. Should have waited to pop my thing. Fine, I'll take it. Don't be soy milk. Book of Secrets is bookworm. That's fine. Literally no issues with this scenario. Head on down. Hush is next. And we actually have a very okay run for Hush, because basically every Maw of the Void that you pick up is a good Hush scenario. So, not necessarily a bad thing to be on track to make it to Hush. Thank you. I popped this. You know, look at how many orbitals we have. We actually will destroy... We can't get hit by it. Karma's a pain, isn't it? You can't get hit by an enemy shot, is what I'm going to say. I mean, we just have way too much floating around us for that. And that's why Book of the Dead. I think the Book of the Dead is actually a severely underrated item in the game. I think it's pretty good. And many people tend to possibly disagree with me on that one and think that it's, you know, just okay. But the extra orbitals... It might not seem like a lot, but orbitals are more valuable in Isaac than what meets the eye. And, you know, it's something that I look to snag on occasion. Yera is weird. The Gaz. Yera. And now I have like 55 Two of Diamonds. I still have to make the decision of do you void Blood Clot, and I think the answer is you do, hoping for tears. It was not, it was luck and shot speed, which, I mean, the shot speed actually is more beneficial than you might think. So, not too big of an issue. Just want to, you know, point out the Matriarch is a terrible enemy and should be burned in a fiery pit of death. But you can treat that however you wish. Devil Deal and a strength card is cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is real dumb is how I'm going to word this. These are both, like, absolutely fantastic items. It has been beneficial that on top of... I'm actually going to take Two of Diamonds because with restock and going to Hush, we have a real opportunity to make out with a lot of moolah. But, I mean, this run... is still good. It would have been looking great even without Eve's Mascara. And actually, it would have been looking great even if I didn't take any of the items that I did take. Because it's very strong. The devil deals and stuff like that, they were very, very strong on this run. Infinite keys for the floor. Shouldn't really change anything we do here. Gonna take a lot to change me away from you. There's nothing that Isaac or Cain or more could ever do. I'll bless you because you sneeze. It's such a weird thing. Like, we have a bodily condition. When you say it like that, sneezing definitely sounds a lot weirder when you call it a bodily condition. But you have something that happens to you because your sinuses are tickled or whatever the hell happens when you sneeze. And then everybody's just like, oh, bless you. You know, may the light of God rain down on your soul for having that air come out of your lungs. And I understand, it's an ancient tradition where in that time where you're not breathing, Satan could enter your soul or something like that. First of all, freaking weird. I'm going to be the one to say it so that no one else has to. Really weird scenario to be in. But the fact that, like, no one else has questioned this and went, yeah, why do we say bless you when somebody sneezes? You know what I say when somebody sneezes? Shut the hell up. All right? You don't got to sneeze in my scenario. So if I'm in a quiet place, somebody sneezes, it's a quick shut the hell up and get out of my face. I'm just kidding, okay? I don't do this. But I have had somebody literally tell me to shut up when I sneeze, and it was in a public space too. Oh my god, dude. I went into a public bathroom, was doing my business, and then sneezed, and the guy next to me washing his hands just went, shut up. And I was like, wait, how do you respond in that scenario? Like, do you tell him no you or something? Like, I don't really think I was in the right place to tell him to shut up. Like, it's a little bit weird. We're in a strange spot. I don't know what to do with our charge here. I think I want to use it here. 12 rate of fire now. Sadly, not a, oh my god. Not a situation. Well, I could use Sharp Plug right now, actually. No, I can't. I'm not at a full charge. Okay, fair enough. Let's buy this. Then, 2 of diamonds. Buy this. You're coming in here. You're popping that down. I'm probably going to try to avoid all those. I just haven't figured out how exactly we're going to make that work yet. I'm just going to continue to buy. I mean, Charge Baby will give... Oh, we don't want that, though. Okay, why have I not been buying the 3-cent one? You stupid? Okay, Potato Peeler. Very dangerous, by the way, Potato Peeler in this scenario, but... We rock it nonetheless. I'm just going to buy all of these. Blank card. Pretty possibly stupid in this scenario. I mean, blank card Sun, very good. I mean, we could take blank card and the Void. I don't know. I don't even know what happens if I Void. Oh boy, now we're just gonna get weird real fast. Endless Nameless is weird in this scenario. There's a lot of just strange garbage going on. Pandora's Box is, I believe, just it's nothing down here. I thought it might have been a cent down here, but no, it's just nothing. So I am going to... I picked up the energy on blank card and not the freaking Void. I am frustrated, upset, and utterly humiliated. 10 rate of fire. Okay, it's starting to come together on that one. Empress, I mean, you can blank card Empress. Bob's Brain, I wouldn't mind picking up Bob's Brain, but I am not totally for picking up Bob's Brain. Like, if I could void it, I would. That's our second guppy item. Speed up, matchbook, and then stupid bombs. Fair enough. More stupid bombs in the future. Okay, I don't really want to bomb our donation machine because I think that that's super short-sighted in this scenario. So I'm going to take the Empress. We're going to switch to blank card. Keep in mind... Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'll take the 71 damage for this fight. And then Endless Nameless gets me up to 93 on this fight. Not too bad. Not too bad. I didn't know Empress could stack, honestly, so this is news to me. We actually are going to get a Tears Up out of this fight, too, because of Eden's Blessing, which is also dumb. And an extra 50 money for the time being, which is going to put us at an extra 100 at the end of this run, because we'd be at 400 total. So, I mean, honestly, just what the hell, dude? This is so good, and I am more than thrilled in this scenario. I sat down to record today. This is mild spoilers, although I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure this video will go up on Wednesday, and those videos will go up on Tuesday, but Forger and Enter the Gungeon both ended on the channel, and I'm recording their replacement series of the first episode starting right after this, so I am amped. Wow, Eden's Blessing did nothing, which is pleasantly surprising. Let's do that. That's another 2 damage on top of this. So we're at 49 just straight right now, which is a good place to be in. You take the Sun card. You look for a Blackish Market / a Crawling Space. I don't expect anything, but it's always good to check. And then we get the hell out of here. Head up to La Catedral. I could go do Delirium, but I'm going to try. If there is a self-sacrifice room on this floor, I am going to try to do Mega Satan, which I am all in on the fact is dumb as hell for me to do it. That said, when have I ever claimed to not be dumb as hell? So let's keep, you know, if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, then I'm an idiot kind of thing. here's basically my YouTube mantra. And people are going to be like, yeah, we've noticed. A lot of my commentary is just finding a random quote that my grandfather has said and then saying it with no context whatsoever. You know, if it sounds like a duck and it looks like a duck, it's probably a duck, okay? Something my grandfather says all the time. What relevance does it have on your personal life? Literally just jack all, dude. It doesn't even make sense in the scenario that I said it in. That's the beauty of the internet. See, that's another one. Just doesn't make sense. How did I walk out of the room before that guy died? Fair enough, man. If it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, I'll walk out of the room. Okay, what do we got around here? I feel like I have walked myself into a corner. There ain't crap anywhere for me. Guppy item would have been sick there. Just want that to be well done. Give me the health up. Never hurt nobody. Although that said, I mean, we were in Polaroid scenario. Would have probably just guaranteed us the win, although I'm pretty sure we are all in favor of the fact that I have won this run. There's not much to be confused about at this point. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening in the room right now. This one's news to me, actually. How did we create that we just did? And how can I do it again? Is a better question. I actually have no idea what item I picked up that would cause that. But so be it. You actually spawned on top of me. I find that rude and kind of humiliating, but I'm gonna still roll with it. Guppy? Come on, Guppy. Oh, Jesus. That's a weird one. I'm gonna actually do the math on this. So 35% of 50. We would have a 17.5 Tech 2 laser. I feel like it's a weird enough scenario that I'm actually going to go for it. It was... I don't know. I mean, it's still okay. Nah, it was definitely a bad scenario. We should not have done this, but it is what it is. If it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, you know. I don't really think... One, I don't really think it necessarily matters. I mean, we still got 33 damage. Why do I feel like it's not a 33 damage, 33 damage laser, though? Oh, I forgot to look for a self-sacrifice room on that floor. That's my bad. Okay. Give me... These are not what I wanted. I'm going to be real with you. More damage, though. If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck. I am interested... First of all, if you are epileptic in any way and the flashing lights bother you, look away from the screen because Mama Mega is going to proc on every single room here. So... just keep that in mind and remind to do time, because all I know is that time is relatively valuable and many people take it for granted in the scenarios that we're in the current moment. We're getting a lot of chests. So far, not a lot of value in any of them. Explosivo's fine. I do think that I'm maybe in the camp of we want to just get as many void charges for some of these items as well. Like, for instance, moving box is inactive, so we don't care, but like that was a plus 1.3 damage up. Hard to be mad about it. Am I gonna do the entire floor, or am I just going to go to the boss fight? I mean, I suppose I was doing the entire floor, and now I'm just heading to the boss fight. It's basically, can I find Dad's key? And if I can, then I guess we'll do Mega Satan. Crooked Penny is way too fun for me to not void it here. Because then at least we get into a weird scenario where we either dupe things before we... you know what? I don't even know how that works. Is it you would dupe it before it Crooked Pennies? What is the order of operations? Can you explain it to me in a mathematical equation that, you know, defies Einstein's laws of relative theory and all that good stuff? You're dead, dude. Delirium? No delirium. I will just go as an extra $100 on our Monopoly money. So we will have an extra, let's see, extra $400 when we head into the next run. We already got 200, so we'll have 600 to the name. Not too bad. We're gonna look to probably use 100 of the initial 300. Do a card removal from the deck. Thin out that deck, make things go nice and fine. That's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, the like on the video is much appreciated. Put some respect on Eve's mascara. You stupid son of a you know what. Thanks again. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You have a good day. Goodbye.